SNL alum Fred Armisen caused quite a panic at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's SNL Ladies and Gentlemen 50 Years of Music exhibit when he went missing. But don't worry, he didn't vanish into thin air. His handlers were freaking out though. Ian's got the exclusive. Can you tell us what happened?
So Astra, it was like a scene from Portlandia or maybe Spinal Tap. Basically, Fred Armisen was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to kick off this SNL exhibit. It's the biggest exhibit of the year for the hall. And he disappeared from the green room and they couldn't find him.
Where'd he go?
Well, it turned out he was such a man of the people, I guess. He went out and was mingling with the fans who were waiting, they had waited, I should say, for hours to get into this thing. So he was hanging out with the fans.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and Fred Armisen, of course, is like, he's a musician himself. He did a special, which is actually really funny if you haven't seen it, called Stand Up for Drummers, where everyone in the audience is a drummer, and it's sort of like comedy for musicians. So he basically did a riff on that, and he did a 40-minute set of kind of music comedy for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame fans.
Nice. Now, what are the details behind the documentary that Questlove directed?
Right, so Questlove directed a kind of companion piece, or this documentary that goes along with this exhibition. And essentially, it's 50 years of music on SNL. It features interviews with everyone from Miley Cyrus to Paul Simon, Mick Jagger, Elvis Costello, Jack White, and like many, many more. And Questlove, who is of course in The Roots and is the band leader of The Tonight Show, said that initially he was just going to do the documentary on musical acts that have been on the show. But then he rewatched like every episode of SNL and realized there's so much more music on the show that's part of the skits and the viral comedic bits. So it's on all the music from SNL. And also you should remember that Questlove is an Oscar winner. He won an Oscar for another music documentary that he did. So
obviously we know that SNL is filmed here in New York City, but where exactly is the exhibit located?
It's in Cleveland, Ohio. You have to go to the Midwest. It is part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's expansion, which is ongoing. It's their largest exhibition this year. But if you want to see SNL, you have to go across the street to 30 Rock.
Well, thank you so much. Make sure you stick with page6.com for the latest on your favorite celebrities. And of course, don't forget, you could follow us on our Page 6 YouTube channel.